Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Skeleton Knight in Another World, Episode 6. What happened last time? We had Ark and Ariane invading the Duke's Manor because they were gonna save the two elves there. And once she saved them, she allowed them to have their revenge on the Lord of the Manor. Meanwhile, Ark was finding a hidden room and collecting the treasure there. He ended up giving a good excuse to Ariane when she found out. But yeah, they left with all the money and the two girls that were captive. And then they decided what they were gonna do next. She was gonna go back and help out looking for the other elves. And Ark was trying to decide what he was gonna do next. She suggested that they go back to the village, but that he would need to talk to the elder, take off his helmet. That might be a problem, but talking with her, he decided to trust her and showed her his face. In the end, she accepted it. After all, he could use paladin holy magic. He had the companion, and there was another thing as well, but whichever. She accepted that was a curse. He wasn't actually an undead and such. And so the two of them headed to the elf village. The Maple Village in the Great Forest of Canada. That's still a very funny naming. Meanwhile, we had politics going on in the background with the kingdom. They were trying to figure out what's going on, what happened with the Duke. What about the elves rebelling against the treaty? So they decided to investigate and try to reconcile with the elves. So they sent the second princess to look into that. She was gonna meet up with the first princess, and they were gonna, I don't know if they're both gonna go or if she's just gonna meet her because it's in a close proximity place, and then she was gonna go. But yeah, we have the first son, which seems a bit cunning, and the second son, which is a bit more rough, and it seems like he was working together with the Duke, the whole slaving elves thing. But yeah, now we have Ark and Ariane arriving. Sorry, Ark, Ariane, and Ponta. I forgot about Ponta. Shame on me. So the three of them are arriving in the elf village, and that's where we stop. The title suggests something about learning about the darkness, so we're gonna learn about the bad side of the world. But yeah, other than that, I have no idea what else is gonna be going on. As a reminder, this is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. With that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, we had Ark arriving at the elf village, and now he's gonna beat a bunch more elves, not just Ariane and Dunka. We're gonna see a bunch more elves, males and females. Well, technically, we already met some of the captives, but yeah, it's not the same thing. Okay, that quite a heavy gate. Yeah, he's just loving the fantasy. Fantasy genre must be his favorite. Must be his favorite. Yep. Oh yeah, the opening. I keep forgetting about the opening. It had such a fun tune to it. Very enjoyable. Of course, it has no competition with like Yo Boy Kong Ming's opening, for example. But it's pretty good still. And there's that whole thing of him smoking the cigar there. I wonder if that's ever gonna come in, like actually gonna show up in the show, or it's just in the opening. Just enjoying this opening. And oh yeah, that part of him actually pulling the cart, like come back, Ponta. I'm glad he's enjoying himself. No. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Playing with Ponta. Wow. That's it's taking a while, huh? Practicing. The days going by. Just showing everything he's been doing while waiting. And there we go, she's back. Just like a small delay. Like a couple of hours. This happy tune. I like the little delay there. Oh, nice little house. Looks quite different. I like the lamps. And I'm guessing that's the elder? Dillan Lalatoya. Wait, Glenys? But so I guess he's from another village and he came and made this village? Because he doesn't have Maple in his name. Oh yeah, that's right. Was I completely forgot that she was important. Nope. We viewers only knew because you're talk with Dunka. And I forgot about that even. Okay. Yeah. Imagine what would happen if they were even a little late. Makes sense. Wait, he plans to travel to Maple. Oh yeah, they mentioned Lalatea, so I'm a bit confused here. So that's her family, but her name she's from Maple. And I guess Ponta didn't like it. Eating? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually able to take its helmet off with other people. But yeah, I'm still confused about the whole Lalatea and Maple thing. That's where Ponta sleeps. Okay. Oh yeah, they went to the meeting. Okay, they use transport circles. I guess it's kind of like the gate spell. It's just they're not OP as him, so they need to do other things. I like the I like the visuals of the circle. Little bubbly effect. I like the effect. Forest capital of Maple. But so she was born here. Like it's a bit confusing. Why was she born here he's if her family's in Lalatea and her father is even Lalatoya. I keep saying Lalatea, but Lalatoya. Brian Boyd Evangeline Maple. Big name. Oh, really? 4,000. Oh, yeah. How do you know he's human then? Oh, is the little girls from the first kidnapping? Yeah. Yep. I stopped because like it could have been the one from the jail, but yeah. Oh, that's nice. Nice, nice little wind effect. But see, this might actually help warm up with the other villagers. Mhm. But it's kind of nice to see the return of that. Spar with her. Um, that came a bit out of nowhere. Okay, back to politics.
しかし400年前に結んだ条約を自ら破ったのだ。立派な戦争の理由になりますぞ。人間どもは600年前に我らに戦争を仕掛けて国が分裂したこと、もう忘れて
The land was split into 600 years ago.
世代だが、人族にとっては歴史書の中の話。
Yeah, 600 years is a lot for humans. Fungus Flan Maple. I actually did not read what he was saying. Uh-huh. Really? To be fair, I feel like Ariana was in the right there. Now let's see how strong she is. Okay. I keep forgetting they're supposedly dark elves, even though they look nothing like dark elves. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, that part of dark elf kind of bothers me. Okay, serious and fast. She did trip him. Not bad. True, you have the strength and abilities, but you don't have the skills. Like, the knowledge, I suppose. She's just playing with him, tripping him. This is more like testing his agility, his dexterity, than his strength. And I guess it did not go well. Yeah, I agree. Like I was saying, like, if they were later, that would have been even worse. Evie. Oh yeah, that's her sister, right? Oh. She's a combat addict. Addict. Is that her? Yep, that's her. Oh yeah, you're a hipster dad. But anyway, sister. She clearly has a preference and family member. Was like what? 10? And so this Even is supposedly more powerful than Ariane. Do wonder. I feel like we're gonna meet this fiance at some point. So she can get married, but her sister can't. It looks like Ark's taking a beating. And she's still just fine. And she pulled him. But okay, granted, he is holding back because he doesn't want to kill her. But she's probably also holding back. But it's interesting that he's not as overpowered. Yeah, exactly. He has really high stats, but that doesn't really mean he's omnipotent. For a second, I thought that was hair. I don't know why, but it's actually Ponta's tail. Huh. Looks like Ponta's enjoying the bath. Bubble hurricane. And I like that it went on the camera. Okay. Where's the darkness in the world? Was the title a red herring? Or is it still gonna happen? Oh, she's not aware that somebody's using the bath, huh? And occupied. You know who that is. To be fair, he was in the bath already. You're the one that came in later. How could he? How could he tell her he was in the bath? I guess if he heard her coming. Okay, what happened at the meeting? Yeah, as a mercenary, continue to service. I admit he got quite a lot of profit in the last job. Information payment. Interesting. Right, there's that. A spring that can break any curse. Dragonkin. Oh. There's spirits. You can just diminish and move in the there in the water and then leave. Really, an elf have that the rep. I mean, he's kind of been paying in advance. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can change your avatar with this. Guess Ponta agrees. Business over. Now for the fun part, the dinner. Yep. He's gonna continue helping the elves. Well, Ponta's not in the little hole. True. Because it's not like he made an avatar and then changed it to a skeleton. Yeah, let's not do that one. Just a tip. It actually worked. What? So about that whole thing with the spring. And let me get this straight. So he can just use the uncurse on himself and that thing's over. Like, he's looking for ways to treat his curse. He's a paladin. He has ways to treat curses. He could have just treated himself. And how's the story gonna go forward? Like, is Ark not gonna be a skeleton anymore? Is he not gonna uncurse himself? Just gonna have a human arm? Because after all, it is Skeleton Night in another world. It would be very weird if, 7 episodes in, he stopped being a skeleton. Imagine, like, a light novel, which is probably where this is from. Like, the protagonist is Skeleton Knight. Oh yeah, by the way, from this chapter forward, he's no longer a skeleton. That premise no more. How is that gonna work? I still want to see the Ninja Girl more, but we're still early on. A miracle for the high-minded princess. Pont and the hot springs. So that was the episode. We learned a bit more about the Elven village, but the title was talking about learning about the darkness of the world.
So that was a fucking lie.
Either that was just a false title, or I just failed to notice, but where's the darkness? What, the elves are still captured that was bad to invade the manor? I don't know. Because I did not see anything there that could pose a problem. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right angle. Who knows? So we can talk about the episode. So he was staying outside waiting for a long time. But he was finally allowed, and Ariane is actually the daughter of the village elder of Lalatoya. I think I keep calling Lalatoya, but it's Lalatoya. So she's actually the daughter of the elder of Lalatoya. Which we had a glimpse of that when she was talking with Danka. Her mother is like 243 years old or something like that. And then we had the family learning about the skeleton appearance, and they were all fine with that. So he was able to actually take off the armor inside the house. Outside, he was still wearing it. And speaking of outside, we also saw 2 of the girls that he saved early on, and that they played with him and everything, so they were in good terms with him, so that was nice. I thought that was gonna help out with the other villagers because they were untrusting of him, but then the girls came, so I thought that maybe they will start trusting him a little more, but nothing happened. We just skipped over that. Maybe in like a light novel it would have that, and the enemy just skipped over, or maybe nothing happened. But we had Ark having sparring with, I forgot her mom's name, like Glenys or something like that. But yeah, she is fast. And it's so good to see that even though he has such a high stats, he's not overpowered and can be somewhat defeated. She was kicking his butt all day. Like, just all the stabs kept tripping him. I'm not sure if he would be killed, but certainly he was having a hard time hitting her with normal attacks. And so he was able to still learn a bit of swordplay there, because as I said before, he has the skills like Wyvern Slash, he has the stats, but he doesn't know how to use it well. It's just brute force, basically. So we have the mom, and supposedly Elven, her sister, is also really good. Like, better than Ariane, but I don't know how the sister compares to the mom in combat. I don't know which one's better. But supposedly one has to fight her to be able to marry Ariane. And Ariane might have feeling for someone. Considering the bath scene, it might start to be Ark, which is interesting because he's not an elf. I don't know how that's gonna be coming to play. And yeah, they had the discussion. They were mad. The reunion, they were mad at her for going to the Lord Manor, even though the humans were the one that broke the treaty. Right? But they decided to hire Ark for longer so that he could still help her free more elves. So not sure how long that's gonna be going on. Like, how long is that gonna be our present goal instead of our final goal? Because final goal, it seems like going to that pond, that spring, there we go, to cure a curse, to heal his avatar. But it seems like he can just heal by uncurse. But I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. Is he gonna stay as a human hand? Is he gonna turn full human? Is he gonna uncurse himself and put the arm back skeleton? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait next week to find out what's gonna be going on with this curse. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye.